Let me tell you an interesting story today related to IELTS writing module. If anyone wants to take classes from SIFE trainings, from me, or from any of the instructor connected with SIFE trainings, we always take a start with the assessment test. Following the pattern, once there was a student, she was not from the same city, she was intended to take the online classes. So we requested her that in the beginning you would have to write down an essay so that we would be able to evaluate your writing skills, at what level your grammar is, your punctuation, and everything, related to that. And the usual pattern is that after getting the assessment, we create an assessment report. And then on the basis of that, we create the customized course outline that this specific student needs to learn these things. So she also submitted her assessment task, and when I assessed that, it was so perfect. There was not even a single thing that I figured out we need to teach her. It was so perfect, and I even suggested her in the assessment report that you are already perfect. I believe you do not need to take the IELTS classes. You can just simply take the mock test, and then you can just simply go for the final exam. But she insisted that no, I'm intended to take the classes. We took her to the classes, and of course she was the eminent participant in the class. During the class, in the classes, we also have a procedure that student will come up with their own writing, and we will discuss it one by one, just as we never make a batch for more than 10 students. So we in the writing class assess the writing of every single student, and we give the feedback to every single student individually, while all others are learning from the mistakes. So whenever I was checking the writing task of that girl, it was again perfect. Every single thing was according to the pattern. Grammar was perfect, English was perfect, tenses were accurate, spellings were accurate, structures were accurate. So that's how we spent 2 to 3 weeks in the classes. In the fourth week, something happened, and I suggested her that why don't you read out the content today instead of I'm checking it and I'm reading it out and I'm giving you the feedback. Why don't you read it out today and I'm going to give you the mistakes. That day, when she was reading it out, she was not even able to pronounce words accurately, which she had written herself. And I asked her a question. What happened? Why can't you pronounce it? I mean, you wrote it yourself. Do you know the meaning of these words? And she said, no. I was like, what? How is that possible? So how did you write these things? She said, sir, first I write in Urdu, then I use the Google translator, and after that I send it to my English teacher. He verifies it, and after that I send this to you. I was like, okay, why are you wasting your time? I mean, the purpose of attending the classes is that you always show me more and more mistakes, only then I would be able to teach you. So, the purpose of telling you this story is whenever you hire an IELTS instructor or even any instructor, whenever you find it out, okay, that person is my mentor, just simply do not try to impress that person. Instead, just expose yourself in front of that person. Only then your mentor can help you and to work on your weaknesses and to improve your skills. There is a very famous book, 48 Laws of Power. So in that book, they said one rule, and that one rule was never outshine your master. It means never try to impress your master and never try to do better than your master. Of course, why do we call someone a master? The purpose is we should learn from him. And there is also a saying, if you want to succeed, then you must learn how to surrender. Learn to surrender, and I assure you, you will also get really good results in every exam of your life. Well, thank you so very much for watching the video. I just wanted to share this incident and to share one message with you that always follow the instruction from your master and never ever hide your weaknesses from the master. Only then he would be able to guide you in a better way. Take care, stay blessed. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.